Hi, this is the second half of the last video. Excuse me. I just wanted to touch on sin. Now, a lot of people, they don't understand what is sin and what is not sin, and that's a very important part of salvation, because if you notice, sin is what got us into this redemption. The Garden of Eden is depicted as a type of heaven. And the first humans, Adam and Eve, because of their sin, they began this redemptive plan or unfolding of God. So sin was from the beginning. And if you want to understand what is sin and what is not, just ask yourself, would Jesus, would God be pleased with what you are doing? Would he be right there? The Bible says to be ye holy. God says, for I am holy. Holiness is purity. It's everything that is like God. It's clean. It's undefiled. It's just brightness. That's the only way I could really define it. It's something that's all good. You don't have to question if something is right. A lot of times people say, well, God sees the inside. Yeah, that's true, but he also sees the outside. So even with how you present yourself, your mannerism, your character, every word, the Bible says we're going to be accountable for every word that comes out of our mouth. Everything about you should be in the image of God. We are made, we are created in his image. That is our example. And in the Old Testament, they didn't have the example that we have today, because God manifested himself in the flesh through Jesus Christ. And we have the entire New Testament as an example of how we are to live. So everything that comes out of our mouth, it should be able to come out of the mouth of God. And that is a fact, because we are in his image. We are representing him. The Israelites represented him in every way. They messed up, but they were God's representation. Now we are the church, and we are to represent God in all aspects of our life, with our tongue, with our appearance, with our character, our mannerism. Every place we go, we should be able to know that God will be right along with us and smiling, happy, pleased. So if you have any doubt as to if something in your life is sin, ask yourself, is it in the word considered sin? Is it that God would do it? If God would not do it, you just might as well just take it out of your life right now, because it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. You know what that means? Some of us have been born and raised in this, and then we have fallen away. The Bible talks about it was better that the person would not have known this that we know than to know it and fall away, because this is truth. This is our life. This is eternal. And to know what we know, to know how real God is, how much salvation represents every aspect of the human life, to fall away from this, now that's a fearful thing. So before we begin this journey, I want you to get yourself in a position where God can be pleased with every aspect of your life, because if you are positioned there, God will open your mind, he will open your heart, he will continue to bless you in his wisdom, not only in his wisdom in life and health, but you have to make yourself completely right with God. We are declared righteous, but if we're living in sin, we are not at that point. We have to make things right with God so he can bless us in every aspect of our lives. All right, tomorrow we will truly begin this journey. Thank you.